Did you know that in 2025, an increasing number of powerful nations are imposing restrictions or even expelling American citizens from their borders? Whether due to political tensions, new visa policies, or shifting international relations, the global landscape is changing rapidly. Some countries that once welcomed American travelers and expatriates are now tightening their entry requirements or revoking residency permits. Stay tuned until the end, because number one will absolutely shock you. It's a country no one expected to make the list. Number 10, China. In recent years, China and the US have had a tense diplomatic relationship, but in 2025, it's taken a dramatic turn. Several American journalists, business people, and even students have reported sudden visa rejections or unexpected deportation orders. China's increased scrutiny of foreign nationals, especially Americans, is part of its larger national security overhaul. This year, certain provinces have even enacted localized restrictions that specifically limit American access to tech zones. While travel for tourism isn't banned outright, long-term stays are becoming nearly impossible. The message is clear. Tensions aren't just political, they're personal now. Number 9, Russia. As geopolitical conflicts continue, Russia has significantly tightened entry policies for Americans. In 2025, new laws require exhaustive background checks, and many Americans already living in Russia are seeing their visas denied renewal. Some U.S. citizens have even been labeled as security risks without explanation. The Russian government has responded to Western sanctions by enacting its own restrictions, targeting foreign presence. Americans working in journalism, NGOs, or even English teaching roles are being systematically removed. It's a bold stance, sending a very cold message. If you're American, you're no longer welcome. Number 8, India. While India and the US enjoy strong tech and trade ties, 2025 has brought a change in tone. A surge in nationalist sentiment has fueled changes in India's visa rules, especially for foreigners seeking long stays. New regulations prioritize regional workers, affecting American expats, digital nomads, and students. Some Americans have reported sudden visa revocations or denials when trying to renew work permits. The Indian government is also cracking down on illegal overstays with increased deportations across several states. Although India remains friendly on paper, the visa environment is becoming increasingly hostile. Number 7, Brazil. In 2025, Brazil introduced sweeping immigration reforms in response to domestic political changes. These reforms include stricter border controls and a re-evaluation of foreign nationals residing in the country. American expats in Brazil, particularly retirees and real estate investors, have found themselves in legal limbo. Some have even received 30-day notices to exit or face fines and penalties. The Brazilian government cites national interest in economic balancing as reasons for the shift. It's a wake-up call for Americans who once saw Brazil as a sunny escape. Number 6, Turkey has always balanced East and West, but in 2025, the balance is shifting more decisively. The government is now cracking down on a foreign influence, with Americans high on the watch list. New anti-espionage laws have led to increased arrests and deportations, sometimes without transparent legal processes. American teachers, aid workers, and even tourists have reported being denied entry or expelled. Officials claim the moves are to protect cultural integrity and national sovereignty, but critics see it as political posturing at the cost of international hospitality. Number 5, South Africa. South Africa's economy is under intense pressure in 2025, and immigration has become a hot-button issue. The government is prioritizing employment and housing for locals, leading to the expulsion of foreign workers, including Americans. Even NGOs and charity organizations run by U.S. citizens are facing resistance and operational shutdowns. Citizenship pathways for Americans have been frozen, and renewal of long-term visas is increasingly rare. South African officials claim this is to balance resources and protect national interests. But for many Americans, the message is unmistakable. Your welcome here has expired. Number 4, Mexico has long been a top destination for American retirees and digital nomads. But in 2025, anti-foreign sentiment is rising due to concerns over gentrification and cost of living. Local protests have erupted in major cities, with communities pushing back against American presence. In response, the government has begun cracking down on long-term visas, especially for non-working expats. Some Americans have even been deported for minor administrative errors in their paperwork. Mexico still welcomes tourists, but living there as an American is no longer a guaranteed dream. Number 3, United Arab Emirates. The UAE is known for its luxurious appeal and foreign workforce, but in 2025, rules have changed. The country has introduced ultra-strict residency criteria, cutting down on foreign workers who fail to meet financial thresholds. Americans working in mid-level roles or freelancing are now being forced to leave due to tightened regulations. Several American residents have reported sudden termination of residency status with little notice. These changes are part of a larger plan to nationalize the workforce and reduce dependency on foreigners. Even business owners are struggling to keep their visas active under the new system. Number 2. Saudi Arabia. In 2025, Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 reforms are in full swing, but not all expats are benefiting. The country is now favoring skilled locals and regionally sourced labor over Western workers. Americans, especially in the oil and education sectors, are being phased out or denied contract renewals. Several American firms operating in Saudi Arabia have scaled down or pulled out completely. Authorities are promoting a cultural identity shift, with less tolerance for foreign lifestyles. The message is firm. If you don't align with the new national vision, you're out. Number 1. Japan. Here's the shocker. Japan, long seen as one of the most peaceful, welcoming places for Americans, is now quietly pushing them out. In 2025, immigration policy changes have created a legal maze for long-term American residents. Visa renewals have slowed dramatically, and certain categories of residents have been phased out entirely. Some Americans who've lived there for years are now being asked to leave within 90 days. The government isn't being loud about it, but the trend is clear. Japan is protecting its cultural fabric and reducing foreign influence, even from longtime allies. So there you have it. 10 powerful countries that are now kicking out Americans in record numbers. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more global updates and travel insights. Thanks for watching.